Hey everyone, welcome back to part 9 of the first round of the Crawl Sudden Death Challenges Tournament. I'm Ultraviolent 4. We're playing an Ogre Wizard of Hep. We've skipped Lair, so we've come into depths really early. And I'd say so far this foray has been pretty good. Depths 1 was, considering how early we came in, was pretty smooth, I'd say. So I was happy with that. I think I am less happy with what this floor looks like. So this looks like one of those giant floors. I think this one usually, so you got the 3 upstairs on one side. There's going to be a big crazy vault that we can walk around, and then all 3 downstairs will be on the other side. So you can technically skip the scary vault here, but I am legit scared about the teleport effect taking us in. The only minus telly is on this rapier, so I don't know. I can just imagine us getting thrown into the middle and dying, and then being super sad. We have RLEC for these guys. Okay, and I gotta get a move on. My spear does nothing. They're immune to elect. Alright, so we're training shields for a large shield. What else are we doing? We're training spellcasting and fighting for more HP. We might do statue form at some point. Oh god. Spriggan Berserk is real scary when you don't have much AC. Fire Dragon. We did not get an armor. It's my Curare. That is a Tengu Reaver. We don't know what sort he is. Oh, there's a Vampire Knight. This guy's not so bad. We've got MR, so he has 0% chance to paralyze us, and we have Dispel Undead. It's more the Reaver that I'm afraid of. So he could have Freezing Cloud or he could have Fireball. We don't have either resistance naturally, so we have to wait until he actually slams us with a spell until we can figure out. Oh, Lightning Bolt. Okay, so what is he? Freezing Cloud type. So we can do some cute things here. Let me put on my cold resistance ring. Did I just fight him? Oh, that's the Jobu. Oh, and the Vampire Knight just took the chance to throw us, or to jump behind us. Okay, I was worried there might be Sujobu. No I wasn't, I'll be fair, that surprised me. I was half expecting, I didn't say it, that if I did fight, the vampire would do that thing where he swoops behind me. His spell that did that is the top one there, Blink Close. But I didn't know that when he did that, Sujobu would turn up. Sujobu was really scary. Her lightning bolts do a lot of damage. Her air elementals do their spooky tornado thing, while she's then air striking you because you're flying. We have a long way to go to get back to the stairs. Do we need haste here? We got 6. I think I'm just gonna start initially trying to run and see how we go. The Vampire Knight's actually being kind of helpful here. Wait, I got blown backwards? Oh, that's fine. Oh, cool, we got our thing back. Alright, that's good. Wind Blast. That's actually really helpful. Wind Blast me again. This is less helpful though. Although, maybe not. So, these clouds, the tornadoes, is it the tornado that's blocking our vision? I think it is. So we can't see above us. If I do a random blink now, it's probably gonna mostly take me down and in. Okay, that was actually super helpful. But the problem is, how do we kill Sojobu? So our problem with skipping Lair is that we don't really have anywhere else to go. That's not quite true. We can go to Abyss, so I haven't seen an entrance, but there are plenty of distortion weapons. I could go wield and unwield one. I just did the action with my hand. You can maybe imagine I'm miming wielding and unwielding a weapon right now. If I do that, we could go to the Abyss, but the point is, it's not real easy to skip uniques like Sojobu here, especially on this floor. So how do we fight her? She does not care about our... I know how we can fight her. Okay, so she doesn't care about our Spire. She doesn't care about our Spear of Elec. She's pretty much impossible to hit with Boulder Draining because she deflects missiles. We can kill her with Mana Vipers, potentially. We can also potentially read our one Scroll of Vulnerability. If we halved her MR, our Hexer might be able to hex her. It's in the name, right? Or we could also use an Idealize. Okay, well, let me see if I can Stead Dance her up. It's sort of the main difficulty. Or I could just try to get Mana Vipers on her. Yeah, she's just blowing them away. Let's see if I can Stead Dance her. Okay, this might be okay if I get her on her own. Okay, get Mana Vipers on her. And what if I just Idealize? She's been drained. And sort of just keep our friends on her. That kind of helped there, that blowing us back. It's like no way for me to help. I can Ice Blast Wand. Go again. Here's a cool trick. So you know how when you use Transference, you can swap your ancestor with an enemy? Well, it turns out you can also swap yourself with the ancestor. So I can switch myself. So we can put the ancestor back on top of Sojobu while we get away, which is a cool little trick. We're really not going to kill her. Like at all. We see this is doing nothing. In a random blink. This is really dangerous because when she's doing her airstrike thing, the flying thing to you, her airstrikes get 50 extra damage. How do we need away? I really don't want to use... Oh, we have 6 teleportation scrolls, so it's a little bit more. Let me random blink. Oh, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna guess air elementals can't open doors. Is that true? I don't know. It doesn't matter because they're too fast. They're also just killing me. I was hoping they'd despawn, but they're really not. Okay, they are now. Maybe we can get back upstairs here. Alright, so that didn't go real well. An idealized ancestor and Mana Vipers are not gonna cut it. Also, I don't know where she is. I could just... No, I think it's too dangerous to go downstairs like this. For one, we know there are multiple Reavers there at once, which I don't want to fight. And then if we come back up, she'll be here. I think we're going to need to idealize and vulnerability. Can't even find her again. Why don't I preemptively summon my Mana Vipers? There she is. Oh, she's already done her thing. I don't think it's... If she does her elemental thing, I think we basically just are not going to kill her. There's no way we can keep Mana Vipers and our ancestor on her while she's throwing everyone around everywhere. Alright, here's the plan. Idealize... we're gonna die if I do this. Yeah, no, this is not gonna work. I'm gonna need a teleport. Do I? Well, I already read the teleport. It's too late. I'm panicking. Okay, I think it's kind of dangerous to start fighting Sejobu where she's still full HP and I'm at 81. Her airstrike is 50 damage max. It's too much. Okay, so I need to get a go at her where we get on top of her before she summons her air elemental thing. Oh, you know what I can do? Actually, I just realized I can just silence scroll her, or I can silence spell her. We have the silence spell. Just checking. All her spells are affected by silence. She's kind of dangerous just on her own. She hits for 28, claws for 14, can peck for another 14. And she has... What does she have? She had a great sword of some type. So it's not like she's a slouch in melee. But let's see. So we could learn the silence spell. Yeah, why don't we just do that, even if it's just for this fight. Maybe this play will work. Alright, let's go find her. Alright, this is kind of perfect. Let me idealize first. Oh, she immediately does air elementals. Oh, it's not fair! Didn't immediately do that. Okay, that one idealized turn really cost us. Oh, I was gonna run downstairs, but I knew there were Reavers there. That wouldn't work. Oh god. Just dying to air elementals. I could very easily die here. Just to the air elementals. It's not fair. Oh my god. I don't know what to do. We might need to skip her. I mean, she's all the way over here now. Maybe we can just stay at the stairs. And she'd be away. I think I need to read a teleport again. So we're down to only 4 of them. Okay, I'm taking this real slow. Because if she turns up, she could 50 damage airstrike us. Okay. How far away from where she was? Not that far. Okay, maybe we can just ignore her. She's somewhere over here. We have a downstairs that's here. But this is so dangerous. Like she could turn up at any point when we're stare dancing monsters. Oh, also I've been wearing my C ring. I didn't need that against her. Let me X the other stairs So at least if I'm coming back up, I'm going as far away as possible. Let's also exclude out the door in. I don't think we're really capable of doing that right now. Dispel Undead owns the Vampire Knight. Same again. And we dropped down to 4 pips of piety with all those useless idealizers. How do we kill a Spriggan Mage? It's really fast. It deflects missiles as well. So it's sort of... And wait, no, they don't have RLX. I always forget that. See, this is one of those enemies where I just expect it has RLX. So I mean, we can hit it with the spear, but that's... Yeah, okay, that's actually not that exciting. Maybe we do just Ice Blast it. It's a Spriggan, so it is fragile. Okay, that was... I don't know, was that overkill? Maybe. We reach level 18, we're going more int. We feel clever, we feel stronger. Stop going in there. Alright, that was lazy. I didn't put on my cold resistance ring against 2 ice dragons, and again, no corpses. Call back here. Actually come back and help me. Don't drag me in to the unknown, please, sir. Oh wait, level 17? Wait, when does he get confused? Oh, it's 19. Yeah, it's still a while off till mass confusion and haste. Oh, why did I explore without my ancestor back yet? That's dumb. Okay, I'm going on tilt again. Oh, it's like the extra pressure of it being a tournament means that I more readily tilt when things start going badly. It's bad. Look how big this giant vault is in the middle. Probably full of a lot of nice loot, but also full of a lot of really nasty enemies. Fighting goes to 20. Good to be an ogre. How's our gold situation? 620. Okay. We are a long way off affording a manual of earth magic. I've been thinking more and more about this whole statue form plan. So one of the 3 runes that we're going to have to do is going to have to involve some sort of torment. So we can do Abyss first. Once we got Abyss, we can go to Waltz 5. But then for a 3rd rune, we can't go to Lair. So it's going to have to be a Hell rune, a Pan rune, or a Tomb rune. And all 3 of those have torment in it. And of course, statue form gives you some torment resistance. It's probably like it's a bit unnecessary. It's not that you need torment resistance specifically to do those runes, but I can't help but think that it would be helpful. I'm just running back. I don't know what else is there. I got really badly poisoned. So I'll pull the stuff with me rather than having new things come from the unknown and fight me. Okay, we're good. Feels so sad to be in depths and still be in a rogue. Fire giant. Let's put on RF. Alright, well here's one of our downstairs, so it turns out the others are all in there. I thought you usually got some hatches up. I guess maybe they're inside. Okay. So I'm gonna need to be careful as well. This is the only upstairs I can take from depths 3 up, unless I'm willing to land in the middle of that vault. I don't know. Maybe we could go up and check. But I need to be careful. Okay, so I can be happy that we didn't get teleport trapped into it. Let's come back. Spellcasting to 13. How are we going for spell levels? We've got 3. Oh no, I saw an aura. That means menace. Another enemy that we really can't fight or run from. Okay, so these upstairs I'm gonna X out just so I don't accidentally do it. At least I know what I'm doing. Hey, this might not be menace. There are some zigs where you have angels inside them. So maybe this is a zig angel, but I don't know. With how this depths has taken a turn since doing depths 1, I'm gonna guess that's menace. Let's put our other ring of protection back on. Menace is immune to negative energy, so that makes him really hard to fight too. Okay, is this... I had to run back to the stairs. This is our only stair too. Can I yell? Can I see? Is that aura coming for us? It doesn't appear to be coming closer, right? Yeah, it's not. Okay, I think he's a zig angel. Oh, he is, thank God. Oh God, I really didn't want to fight menace. Oh, thank God. Alright, well we're still in a robe, so let's check out this one. It's a +1 robe, gives you RF and gives you MP +9. Let's check out MR. We've only got 3 pips, so our current robe of magic resistance is still nice, I think. Even though this would give us RF at all times and some extra magic points, I think we need the MR. Although, do we? I can always put an MR ring on when I see an MR monster, but then, I don't know. I can always put on the RF ring if I see an RF monster. So what's the difference? The difference is 9 extra magic points at all time. That's the difference. Okay, let's go suddenly cold themed enemies. Did I take my Aralek off? No, I didn't. The Spark Wasp is just utterly wrecking me, even though I have no... Oh, even though I do have Aralek. He's very easy to fear away. We have 9 fear scrolls. I'm just going to do that. Please still leave me alone. That is a stone giant. Our tree is being blocked. And this looks like a corner of the level. I wish I had beam. What's the max damage? Stone giant rock. So it's 45 damage plus the large rock, which is 20 damage. I've already forgotten. 20 plus 45. So he can do 65 damage with large rock throws. So I can take 1 max before I die. I'm trying to think, maybe I can loop him around this. Oh, actually, walking into the halo means I'm more easy to hit. Okay, I was thinking maybe I can just slow him down a bit with spires. Please, sir, go away. I'm gonna fear that again. Oh, there's a net as well. Alright, we're good. Are we good? Let's make my ancestor try to kill this Etten, so I'm not going to have to stare dance down next to him without only stare. Alright. Maybe I'm going to have to anyway. Go away. Good. I can no longer drain nearby creatures when transferring my ancestor. That's not fair. Alright. I take it all back. Depths is really hard. It's certainly really hard when you've only got 12 AC and you're underleveled. It's a +3 Sacred Scourge. I wonder if we should take that. So it's a holy weapon. We could use that. So I've been talking about potentially doing unarmed combat. But this holy weapon would be really useful in our 3rd rune. That will be somewhere. Oh, don't take the hatch up. I nearly started to do that. Anyway, so it's going to be somewhere with lots of evil monsters. And you don't need to train it much, which is another benefit. Where are you going? He's just running to get the paralyzed one. I feel really uneasy right now. Where's our RF? I failed that? I was trying to preemptively put down a spire to block large rocks, and then I failed the spire. Also, okay, got him. That boggart really needs to die before it starts doing boggart things. Uh-oh. Oh, good. And again. Good. Good. Alright, those boggets were way less of a problem than they could have been. I'm seeing all these vaults. I don't want to be places with metal walls. I'm under leveled on depths. I've only got one upstairs. Don't give me vaults. They're fake. Good. This time I'm going to learn cold resistance. Still no dragon armors. A Rakshasa and a glowing brain. Oh, I got him. Okay, that's fine. If it's just this guy on his own, he's not too scary. Especially if we anti-magic bite him. Oh, not again. I don't want to fight pockets. They're too scary. They make depths, whole packs of depths enemies. Alright. Now look how much hunger we take. I cast Bolt of Draining like 3 times in a row and suddenly I'm starving. Like this. Let's pull our ancestor back. I do really wish he had Mass Confuse. I also really wish I had some RF right now. Alright, and then I think we have to start running. See, this is so hard to get back to our upstairs. All the way back up here, we gotta run so far. And we can have packs coming in from God knows where else as we do this. I'm wondering if I should dig through this little spiral thing. No, well, in some ways it's useful for me. Hang on, oh god, I'm lagging out real bad right now. Come back, game. It's my standard morning lag. Come on. This is already tortured enough without having to move at 1 turn per 10 seconds. Come on. Look how far we have to go. Even like we're close to the upstairs, but you got to run around the top and through those doors and then into the spiral. It's going to take 10 minutes at this rate. We are back to 5 pips of piety, I notice. Yeah, and if we made it to max, we'd get an extra tournament point. We've still never made it to max Hep piety. And that's after finding Hep on D2 and not even using his abilities that much. Oh god. But it's sort of why I don't tend to use huge amounts. I don't train huge amounts of Invo on help. So we've trained 12, I think, and we've sort of stopped there. It's not like, say, when I play Fedas or Ured, where I want to be at 20 plus. I'm just going to chill here. I'm going to try it. There we go. Okay. I'm going to remember I have the RF ring on, because that fire giant is probably walking around right now. The halo scares me. I saw the halo. I know it's not Menace, and for a second there I thought, oh no, Menace. Come on. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna refresh my game. What I could do, and this is potentially crazy, is test those upstairs and see how bad the massive vault above us is. I mean, it might just have some loot lying around, and we have the apportation spell, and maybe we could just pick up some armors and then bail. It might also just get us into a deadly situation, and then I die. I don't know, I think if I'm going to do that, I'd want to fully clear this floor first. But that vault, I mean, it can be full of shrikes. It can have a bunch of really scary enemies in there. I don't know where the fire giant went. It's probably down here somewhere. I'm not manually walking there because of how laggy my game is. See, that's the lag potentially killing me. Didn't want to fight these guys. You need to retreat, Ancestor. You're not helping. You're just taking damage there for no reason. That's better. And now if you'll help. The 5-minute fight to kill a Yaktor. Alright. This is pretty much unplayable. I've got to leave in about 5 minutes or so to go to work. So I think I may as well wrap it up here. Alright. So it's another short episode so we can scare everyone watching this into thinking that we died. I do get perverse pleasure from that. Yeah, I don't know. Trying to think. What are we doing in the next episode? We're still just trying to battle along and finish steps. And I'm trying to battle along and finish this game before my week runs out. Bye.